Her soul actually created that experience for her own soul's development. Does everybody see that? She actually did things to cause this man to leave her, so that she could once again try to heal the pain of a male love object leaving her. And that was an opportunity she could have. And she actually did once she realized what the relationship was all about. Sometimes we think relationships are about finances. You know, if we group our finances together, it's much easier to live. It's about emotional connection. It's about sex. It's, you know, we think of all those things. We often don't realize the soul level purpose of a relationship, which might be to learn a soul level lesson so that we can evolve and grow our soul and raise our consciousness in the process, because that's what happens. As we grow, we raise our consciousness. And some people would say that the very best gift you can give yourself and the world is a higher level of consciousness, because then you emit a higher level of energy, which helps to heal all those that you come in contact with. Energy is so important in terms of how you feel. Now, again, when you feel well, you're more likely to start to develop positive thoughts, which is one of the first steps to getting down into your heart. We can't have a lot of negative thoughts and expect to get down in our heart. So step one is to change our thoughts to become more positive. And then we can gradually settle into our heart, because we're safe. We feel more safe. We feel more authentic. We feel more passionate. We just feel better. So everything in your environment affects your thoughts, and other people's thoughts affect your thoughts. And that was the most amazing, amazing thing for me to learn, that the accompaniment that I was in affected my thoughts. And the reason, especially if you're very porous, if you're very sensitive. I first realized this when I would go to a movie, and there would be people sitting on both sides of me, and I remember one particular movie, there was a row of people sitting on this side of me. I did not know them. And the movie was not sad, but I felt very sad. And it was just so I could hold back the tears. And it wasn't until later that I realized, you know, that I had picked up on their thoughts. And it's very important to know how to protect yourself from that. And again, the unconscious mind is very, very powerful. So I don't know where you're at with learning how to protect your own self from other people's thoughts, but just visualizing white light. I do it before I go out of the door. I visualize myself in white light, and it's sort of very protective. Whether it works or not, in my mind I think it works, so to me it works. So it's just to be mindful of that and how energy will affect your thoughts. Emotional clutter, and again this goes back to the anger and forgiveness. If we hold, you know that you have emotional clutter regarding someone if when they call and you look at your caller ID and you don't want to take their call, you have emotional clutter towards that person. If when it becomes a holiday and you go to the card section and you're trying to pick out a card, oh, that one's not right, that one's not, I really don't want to get them a card. You have emotional clutter. And we go through the motions of getting the card because it is the right thing to do on the holiday season. These types of things are the types of things that we need to get clarity on to kind of flush out our system. The things that we procrastinate on, getting the vacuum cleaner fixed, getting the oil changed in the car, running the car through the car wash, calling the dryer repairman, calling that friend that you were going to have lunch with 3 weeks ago. These types of things, they take up space here, which prevent us from moving here.